So I was going over the Korean leaderboards this morning with my coffee as I do my daily routine, and I discovered this player in rank 2 position. A Poppy player. I thought nothing of it. I looked at his account and then realized, hey, this is a mid lane Poppy main. What the hell is going on? How is he the number 1 mid laner in Korea when there's players like Faker, Chovy, Zeka, Rookie? But instead, there's a Poppy mid lane main with a 67% win rate that can't be beaten. What's going on here? Detective Midbeast, I am going to jump onto the Rift. I'm going to investigate it. Come along for a ride. Maybe you can pick up a thing or two. Understand how to abuse these stupid bruiser type champions. It seems like these engaged bruisers that can just get a Sunfire, push mid, and then roam bot and skirmish are the best at the game at the moment. It's not these mages. It's just these disgusting CC bots. Let's jump on the Rift. Let's break it down. Jumping onto the Rift, the rune page in the bottom left, we go Grasp, Shield Bash, and he goes Ignite. It's actually a very aggressive Poppy setup, and what he ends up doing, I've watched a few of his VODs, he simply skirmishes with his jungler around the walls and never loses. He pins him against the wall, he uses his little thing, his little bubble, then the people can't dash. There's so many dashing mid laners in the mid. It seems like any mid laner that is worth anything at the moment has a dash. So when you run Poppy, you have inbuilt Grasp, you perma-roam bot and skirmish with your jungler, which is so good in Korea. You win the game. You can't lose. Into a Fizz this matchup. I'm interested to see how it plays out. I definitely think Fizz not the strongest in the meta at the moment as he moves across poops. I like that wood. Spots the Maokai out. Getting valuable info like this. Fizz forces the E. Actually good trade for the Fizz. But he might miss out on a couple creeps. The Poppy starts the E. And being able to ward out the enemy jungle like that hopefully can keep your bot lane alive. You can see the passive there for Poppy. Making it very hard for them to trade. Love you till you die. Till I die. Oh, that's cute. And you'll see this guy, even on backline mages, he'll do this trade. He'll E onto the minions and just go forward, pop the passive, pop the Q, try and get a Grasp trade off. It's very, very uncommon for him to lose lane. It's very uncommon for him to not have an impact in the game. He literally hit rank 1 Korea. Apparently he's been known as the best Poppy in Korea, but usually like last season, apparently he was playing at top. But now this season he decided mid lane Poppy's where it's at. I always verse Poppies, and in my head, I do think that their base numbers are a little bit too high. It just seems to have too much in its kit, but it's such an ugly champion, no offense to her, that no one really wants to play her. You can see Fizz trying to go for an aggressive trade here. It does not work. We have that corrupting potion. Sejuani hovers through, and Sedge goes in. We get the flash out of Fizz. That is terrific. I definitely think the Poppy might struggle into champions like Rise is probably one that Poppy would struggle into. But of course, if you're able to... Almost level 4, we're going to move through here. Sedge had to flash away, 1 health. And now we're in trouble. We E across and... We are level 4 now. Gets the shield. We have no idea where the Maokai is. Maybe hovering topside. It's so hard to trade onto the Fizz because Fizz can just E. Fizz goes in with an E actually. Poppy gets the auto. Might try for a wall slam. Flash wall slam in. Q ignite. And that... Oh. See, that is what this Poppy does. He cheeses out these crazy first bloods against the walls because nobody expects it. And then you just get one tapped and you can't get out. He does end up giving first blood over, but you can see what the hell this guy actually does with the pick in the lane. It's not a passive pick at all. You can play super aggro with it. As his Kai'Sa picks up a double. And I'm liking the way this game's going. Looking good. Now I'm wondering what's best to pair with this Poppy. I reckon something like an Elise jungle. I think Elise jungle at the moment is one of the highest win rate junglers. You pair that with a Poppy who can just CC train. And you and your duo just ram the bot lane. Or if the enemy team picks Jace, you ram that. Like, I honestly think this is such a foolproof strategy if you can pull it off. As the Fizz picks up, was that 2? The Fizz picked up 2 kills in that bot lane coin flip. We roam down. We're not able to get anything. This makes me a little bit nervous, but we should be fine. Waves come in, looking for level 6. Poppy level 6 is not that important. It really helps you with objective control around heralds and dragons. You can just punt the enemy jungler away. But when it comes to solos, it still does damage if you're able to use it, but it's not that impressive as we don't have flash. You can see how he plays this. He's just always looking for some type of skirmish in this early game where Poppy really catches people by surprise, man. Cannon is hit. 6 is cheap. Slight level lead over the Fizz, but the Fizz's main goal is not to kill the Poppy. It's just a one-shot Ashe for the Kai'Sa. You can see total gold. Fizz is at the top. Poppy, we only, like, those kills were just essential. There's only a couple of Fizz mains in the world that can achieve high elo. Mango is one. This guy is another one who at Challenger. Love You Till I Die. I've seen him actually in high elo games. Plays a lot of Leandri's Fizz. Good on him. I like Fizz. He got a buffed a while back. No one really has the confidence or finesse to pull him out in pro play. But definitely a fun one-trick champion. If you play like Fizz and Zoe, bro, doesn't matter if you don't win. Like, you're still having fun in a lot of these games. See how aggressive we're playing. Trying to get those. We're actually worth a bounty on the little Fizz now. No skin. Questionable. No skin Fizz is usually, if I saw a no skin Fizz, I usually think they're a pretty average player. But this guy's Challenger and a Fizz one trick, so I don't know. I definitely think there's a bunch of skins and things that I see in Champion Select or like a loadout where I see them rocking his skin or no skin. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a problem. I Noon TF. I know it's a dope. It's literally a doper fanboy and he's watched my VODs. I know exactly what they're going to do. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think there's any skins. You see the enemy team rocking that skin or going no skin and you just think this main is going to be difficult. We slowly enter the mid game. Seems pretty tied up. Probably doing well. Slight CS lead, but Fizz, his early kills of that roam just going to be the difference maker. And usually you'll see this Poppy rush the Sunfire, enabling her. Once again, as you've seen, like these tanks, they get the Sunfire, they sit on the wave, they shove it, and just the base numbers, you're unkillable, and you just... Oh, she's actually beelining straight to the bot lane here. I like it. So after Fizz did that coin flip roam, the Poppy has decided to do a roam of her own. Sedge and the Maokai both hovering bot side. Pantheon gets to hold mid. Hopefully, you would hope the Fizz is pinging. The Poppy's not here. The Poppy's got to be bot. She's just going to charge in. Let's see how this goes. No Ashe arrow. This is just a terrible play in my opinion, but Maokai is just going to be on top of it with the saplings. Luckily, the Pantheon picked up a little bit. It's Addy, actually, by the way, on the Pantheon. Just noticed. If you guys don't know, Dangerous Boy Addy. We've done so many videos on him playing things like the Shyvana top, the Pantheon, the Taric, the Rel, the Rakan. He's done everything. Is starting to feel confident in the trades. Fizz actually rushed Steel Cap. What? I don't have no idea what this Fizz is doing. Steel Caps on the Fizz. Don't know about that. I have no... I just don't imagine that's good. Level lead for the Fizz, though. And once again, first move, down to the bot lane. Have Flash, have Ignite. Not able to make anything work. His ult comes through. That's a beautiful dodge. We might have to flash away from the Maokai. No, we're able to just run it out. How is this guy got rank 1 mid in Korea? Like, he plays this pick very well, even to things like the Azir, like the Rise, like the Kassadin that's been coming out so often in solo queue. Because we, like, I can see it working into things like the Fizz, or even like the short range champions like the Yasuo. Poppy ult, Maokai dodges it. Nami Bubble misses, Fizz. Oh, we flashed in there really aggressively. We stopped the Fizz. And we are going to have to run out, burning down. And that somehow works out for him. And he'll take that. Good dodge by the Maokai on the Poppy ult, but it ends up costing them. And we are maxing Q, followed by E. We'll have to shove one more wave in. See Addy starting to scale up. Addy is always such a... I love watching. This guy's always playing just these weird picks in the highest elo games in the world. I've seen him doing like Spear of Sojin Pantheon or something recently. Poppy finally... Okay, there we go. Go into the Barmies. Gonna zoom out. I'm thinking in my head, how does this red team do damage? Pantheon, Sedge, Poppy. I don't know, but I'm interested to see. Whilst on blue team, you have Jace, Fizz, Zyra, Rakan, Maokai. Pretty much a dream comp. Solo queue, I think. It's pretty solid. Fizz goes for the roam onto Addy. We'll shove through mid, then look for bot lane dive. Addy actually lived just by 1 health. Fizz just missed the kill. We'll go for the plates rather than going for the bot lane roam. Roaming on the Xayah is a little bit hard. It is Tarzan, he's off-rolled, the jungler. Not the NA Tarzan, of course. We'll just claim a couple of plates here. Addy actually TP'd bot, and then he's an ultimate over onto the bot lane. And he'll pick up that Xayah. And he'll pick up the Nami. I am loving this, okay. Jace picks up the Eclipse. And we're just going to work on this tower. We're picking up a lot of gold here. 3k gold here for red side. We're probably going to go Sunfire into... What mythic are we going to run? W is so broken. Tower goes down. Sedge and Pantheon are so fed this game. We'll head back to base, sitting on a lot of gold. I don't think we have it. We might actually have enough for Sunfire. Let's see. We're able to get it. Nice. 12 minutes in, we get that Sunfire. And now we'll pivot towards Magic Resist. Force of Nature, I've seen come out pretty often. Of course, you can go for the Jack Show. We're going to roam top again. The Fizz permanently looking for this Addy shutdown. Ash Arrow comes through. Probably going to miss. It does. And you've made a mistake, my friend. Ignite into the auto. Fizz throws the fish. And he's able to get the shutdown. Probably worth for Fizz, actually. Picks up that Leandries now. We're going to eat a bunch of plates top lane now. We get mid lane plates plus top lane plates. Poppy is eating good today. And I truly just think this list looks like a no-brain pick. There really isn't much thought process to it. I think Poppy may be just overtuned in the skirmishes. And that's what leading to this guy's success. Obviously, he's a good Poppy. But like, how good of a Poppy can you be? It's not that complex of a champion. Maybe a little bit of matchup knowledge comes into his favor from playing thousands of it, but... You can see objective bounties already on their way through. Pink ward put in. Loving the way this game's getting set up. Addy goes Gore Drinker. Maybe Gore Drinker Sojin on the Pan. Maybe a Cleaver too. As we're just going to work our way towards the top lane tower. Addy's on an absolute tear this game. He's not losing. No TP here. We're just going to grab some free gold. Level 11 now. Looking good. Enemy team. Oh my god. They're starting to get some shutdowns. Addy's going to go down as well, I think, here. Unless he just 1v9s. Wardrink is almost back up for him. Wish I could be watching. That Xayah picks up that bounty. And when you got nothing to do on the map like this, don't be afraid to just... Oh my god, Fizz, no. Don't be afraid to just keep on shoving. We're the most XP in the game. That's going to be so essential in the next team fights. I wish you could say you're a fast split pusher on Poppy, but it's bloody slow. It's slow going here. That's KFO. And we'll head out. We're so big, this next team fight should be impossible to lose, I think. Top lane it is. You can see them taking through on the Herald. Ashe trying to set up with the engages. And probably going to try and look for the flank angle. We've got Flash, we've got Ignite. Against a Jace, I don't see how they can play the game. Grab the Herald and make our way towards the top side. Look for the dive if we can onto the Jace. These Jaces in solo queue are so easy to just... As you can see, they're all trying to get on top of the Fizz. He hips away the Poppy. And now it's just Jace remaining. Pops the Ignite, going in. And that's just going to be the easiest kill of his life. As Paddy comes in, finds the Nami. And God. I hate to say it, but this game is just too easy. Getting completely opened up. The CC comp. Holy moly. Ashe Arrow comes through. It's looking like a free dub. We can hold our Flash too. Oh. Not gonna go for the Fizz. Fizz picking up so many just free kills here. And Poppy teamfights and skirmishes like a demon. What can I say? What do you expect? Force of Nature has been picked up, of course. Movement speed. Magic resist. We're not gonna be able to get killed here. Fizz picks up the Hourglass. Boldly just completely starting to snowball. I'm expecting red team to force... Normally here, you just force a Baron fight with this type of comp. And take the dub. 2, 3, 4. Always count how many enemy team you see on the map, by the way. A little pro tip. If you count 5 on the opposite side of the map, then no one is near you. Quite easy. Underrated. It sounds simple, and it is. But I'm not kidding. Sometimes it helps me. As we pop the Herald. And we're just going to run through bot. I think enemy team is just... They are not feeling it here. Addy doesn't have ult. It should be the bot lane inhib into the dragon play. While Poppy's waiting. Anybody? They make their way towards the dragon. There's just no way enemy team... Oh my god, they're thinking about contesting. You can see the Fizz comes in. E has been forced. And Poppy will just sit and zone. Fizz wanting it on top of the Ashe. It's not going to happen, honey. Asho comes through, lands on the Nami, and this is going to be a complete dub. Poppy gets the one tap. Ashe. Okay. Hits the ghost. Fizz coming through. Poppy moves through, doesn't get the W. W's not even up yet for the Fizz. And the 1v4 is not possible. Fizz picks up the Sedge. Poppy moves through. Are we killable? No, we are not. Let's move up. 4-1-5. Poppy on the hunt. Can we get on top of Jace? Not quite. Look at Addy, meanwhile, is in the mid lane. This guy just refused to regroup in that fight. And they're just going to go for the end, gentlemen. Kings to the Baron. Probably smart move. Bot side inhib, mid inhib, dragon. Every objective known to man. This is usually where teams throw games in lower elos, so just be cautious. Addy ultimate. Is that in? Oh my lord. There's just so much CC. And they're still defending. I don't think Poppy wants to yet. Addy's gone Gore Drinker, Black Cleaver, by the way. I feel like that was like a 5-minute fight. Just continuous action. Don't try this one at home. Kai's gonna grab the red, hit the reset, and head over to the Baron. And what's our 3-4? I'm assuming just more tank items. I would love to see some damage coming out of Poppy, but it's probably going to be the Jack show up next. So dumb how these full tank champions, and they just run Grasp. I swear to God, it's so easy to do. You just take a 1v1 against anybody because your base numbers are too high and the Grasp procs has come out. I'm sure Poppy can go something like Divine Sundra with Grasp into like a Bruiser top lane matchup, or even mid lane if it's possible. As we are on the hunt, we have Flash. We're going to pin anybody we can against the wall. Enemy team not giving it up. We're going to have to try and finish strong with the Baron. Hate when teams force you to do this. Okay, let's just go for a 1v9 or something. Let's get a little bit of excitement. I'm watching Poppy mid. This has to be one of the most freeload, boring picks I've ever seen. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you guys. This is no Beifang review. This is Poppy. Played mid, just sitting on the top of team fights like this and getting a free dub. If you want free dubs as well, maybe pick it. As the fight comes through, Kai'Sa just absolutely hammering. And in this meta where the bot lanes are so strong, guys, you're getting double AD carry bot lane metas. It seems like a lot of these tankier CC mids doing very well. Things like Poppy are able to be run. And these guys are going to be able to finish the game here and get the dub. Hopefully you enjoyed the review today. Nothing crazy, nothing riveting. I just thought, hey, there's a Poppy mid lane rank 1 in Korea. Let's look at what he's up to. And it just seems like not much. Poppy's just broken. He's getting free dubs. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And catch us next time. Peace.